Hi, my name is Nashad. Some of you guys know me as Shaban, and this is my Spurs video podcast. Obviously disappointed to lose, and but P.A.O.K deserved their win. You know, they basically took the first 20 minutes. They were cutting, that's the ruins. You know, they just a Swiss cheese, and they were just tearing us apart. Harry, for some reason, didn't change it as early as against young boys. Which I think is to his discredit, but I think we still need P.A.O.K for the next season. That might affect him a little bit, because P.A.O.K played like a person who was definitely relaxed. He needs to relax and find his game. I don't know. I mean, it's been a year, but who knows? He'll give him time to come back from injury, but still, I don't think it's going to work out. I don't know why that is. To start with, complete player ratings. Gomez. Well, do you know what? First half. Yeah, he could do nothing for. I think he could have tried a little bit to make it for the first one, but the second half, the second guy he can do nothing for really. Maybe I don't know what it is, but they thought he'd come out for it. I don't know what was communication, but that defense did not look like an assured defense like it does when we have Carlo there, or especially Brad's there. So he can do nothing about it. So I'm gonna give him a 6 because there's nothing he could do about those 2 goals. And Charlie, I'm gonna give a 5 because essentially those 2 crosses came from his side. The first one he should have cut out. He should have at least made it much harder for him to close it down. He didn't, because he was kind of worried the player slipped past him. His lack of pace cost us twice. First in closing that play down, and secondly when he was beaten by pace and the cross came in. So 5. Gallas, I'm gonna give a 6. I don't think he wasn't really culpable for the first goal, but the second, for the second goal, but the first goal definitely was. He should have called it. Someone should have done something, and there was no leadership in that defence. Bassong, I'm gonna give 5 because definitely he should be sort of the second goal and the first goal, so I'm gonna give him a 5 for that. Danny Rose, I'm gonna give 6. I felt that he was too overexposed on his left hand side. Couldn't get attack on him. He just isn't strong enough. And he hasn't got that calmness under pressure that Benny has. And left back is something we're going to have to. I wouldn't give him 6. I'll give him 5.5 because he's not going to the backup left back that we need him to be. And although I'll cover this more in my next video, definitely something he should be really thinking about. Trying to get some first team football if he's going to play as a left back going forward. Across the middle, Lennon plays what he could have done. I mean, I don't think he could have played any better. My one thing is that they did double up on him, and he did cut inside, but there seems to be a reluctance to take on his man, and there seems to be a miscommunication between him and Charlie, which if you notice the second half there was a little bit of, not needle, but there's like, what's going on here? So that was a bit disappointing, but he got some good, decent crosses in, so I'm going to give him, say, 7. Luka Modric, we struggled to get him on the game because we couldn't hold the ball. When we did hold the ball, he started weaving his magic. Didn't give him a 7.5. I don't think any of our team really played that well. Livermore, toughed and he puffed, but he's no Parker. He's no Sandro, and he's definitely no Huddleston. He's again someone I'll cover in the second half of the second video I do. But I'm gonna give him 6.5 because he wasn't that terrible, but he didn't. And he can't be everywhere. He can't be the everywhere man the way Parker seems to be able to, or Huddleston or Sandro seems to be able to. And his distribution, he isn't that. I don't know what he is. I think he's like, for me, he's like a Genis. For want of a better word. P.A.O.K, I wanted to give him 5.5, but I think that's a bit harsh on him because when they got their players enough, he did start to improve, but he snatched at a shot. And I just felt that the quality. Here's a player that Harry needs to do. He's worked all his management tricks with. Here's a player that I wouldn't say that alone because he's only joined us this season, but he's someone who I'd definitely say to the Europa League. Look, chances are when we're getting a player like Junior Hoylett in, he plays in your position. Show me why I should do it. Show it to him because he's under pressure now. So I'm gonna give him a 5.5 because I just don't think probably there was some really poor passing from him, and he's look. People say, oh, he played for